Welcome, Clash of Clans. This is the greatest, most amazing thing you've ever seen in your whole life. The king stays alive to the very end of the raid on a non-healer situation. Both heroes stay alive till like 9 o'clock, but the king stays up the whole entire raid. No healers on him, no heal spells. How in the world does it happen? It's magic on ice. I've never seen it happen before in my entire life. Personally, does it mean it hasn't happened? Of course not. King, I know, has stayed up, but without heal spells, without certain things on a max base, non-max, it's very, very rare. I was surprised myself. You should actually, I made a whole video on this frozen dragon attack, but we're going to keep an eye on the king here. Just keep him in the corner of the eye. If you want to, there goes the ability was popped at 6 o'clock, and he stays alive somehow the whole entire raid. How is that possible, you might wonder? Well, we don't even know. No, Queen doing amazing work. Look what the Queen is doing. He's following the king, and they are just taking care of everything on the outside. Unfortunately, the Queen is about to die. As soon as she steps in here, she's going to be kaput. But she does last all the way just because I got the freeze. She is still at 9 o'clock alive, but she ends up dying just barely. But she made it to 9. King's still alive as well. And have you ever seen anything this amazing? I mean, the attack was brilliant, of course, because I did it. No, I'm kidding. No, attack was there because I cleaned up this one. I tweaked it a bit. They brought lightning spells before. I just brought freeze. So, of course, the plan was not mine. So we got to give credit. It was Sean's here. I just had the easy job of cleaning. But you notice, guys, my king is still pumping. He's still rocking. He's like, oh, yeah, bruh. I got this. No problemo. Ooh, even a giant bomb can't handle me. Even the king-on-king action can't handle me. Skeletons can't handle me. Nothing. He stays alive. How? By the hair, the skin of his hair, the hair of his teeth. There is the king alive and well the whole entire raid. Have you ever seen anything so fun in your life? I just noticed it after I hit. I was like, whoa. Stayed alive. How is that possible? We're going to show a couple more Town Hall 11 attacks, just because to show you some attacks. Hey, Ron, he got a 6-pack, and we'll get into it. How are you doing? Do you like Clash of Clans and the state of the game now? What are your thoughts on Clash? Are you still playing? How long have you been playing? How did you find the channel? Talk to me in the comments. I will respond back. So the key to miner hits, of course, is to create good funnels for them. Now, the nice thing about using miners here, no storage is in the middle. Not a lot of high DPS there. Now, the storage is on the outside here, but he's not entering over there. He's got only the one there, so not slowed down by those storages. Miners are difficult to use if you got storages surrounding a lot of defenses. They struggle against them. So just be aware of that. And notice, my hit before. So this king is alive. And you're like, well, golly, Halo, this king is alive. I mean, he's not dead yet. But guys, this is a ground attack. The other one was an air attack. So the king, of course, should die. Ground attacks and miners, have they survived? I'm sure they have. I'm sure I've maybe even seen one. Maybe. I can't remember, but I'm sure of course it's happened. Everything's happened in Clash. But, it's definitely easier on the ground. So all the naysayers in the comments like, well, I've done it. Well, have you done it with an air? That's the key. Of course, ground attacks or skeleton attack, you got the mass witches. Things are distracting from killing the king or queen. So, anyways, is it a clickbait title? I don't know. It's a fun title to make on YouTube, and YouTube's got to be fun here and there, or else this world gets very, very boring. We're going to end that, and then we'll continue to move on and upward. We're just going to go straight down the line a couple more times, just so you get a little action. A lot of different attacks I've got here. Now, I watched all these attacks live on when we were in the war, planned some of them, or helped some, right? Gave some input. This one I did not help plan at all. Did not do a thing about this plan. I almost actually thought about hitting this base too. Be doing a cleanup. This was hit before, and I was like, hey, this could be clean. It was a nice plan. The previous hit wasn't able to get it was the same opener, same action, just a little, kind of some tweaks, right? A couple tweaks here and there. Of course, the danger here is 2 Expos, cannons, CC coming out. You know, your queen is going to be hurting big time. Able to take down that stuff. Gonna have to pop ability. There goes the ability. Hound comes out. Of course, that's not what you want to see. It's difficult for the queen to have all that on her. She's about to get the Eagle Artillery on top of her and going to freeze up the Expos. Now, that was the key little tweak. Because the Expos froze, she was able to survive much longer. Okay? I mean, those tweaks you have to take account. She just can't handle a lot on her own. She does get down the Expo, but she'll end up dying to the giant bomb. Can't have enough. The tornado trap hurt as well. But it's okay. She did her job. That one freeze does it all. Now notice, guys, not a lot of spells for the Lalo portion. Okay? Not a lot of spells at all. But because the queen got so much value and was such perfectly executed, it really doesn't matter in the end. There you go. Man, nicely done. Trowley from Bye Forever. My hair is going crazy today. Nicely done, nicely done. He had about, I think he had about 10 seconds left on the clock. 9, yeah, something like that. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds. And we're going to go to number 12. As I said, just showing you a couple attacks here. Now, I did see this one live. Queen Walk Quad Quake and 2 Hogs. And here we go. Beautifully executed. War Skills himself. Now, Skills actually, I don't know if he found me on YouTube, but I know he asked to become a part of SL. And we were full at the moment, and he went to Bye Forever. And he's a beast, man. He is a beast. So SL is no longer, of course. Where's my SL hat? I don't even know. Nicely executed. Of course, the earthquake, so the queen actually takes the jump. Goes in, right? Gonna have to pop a rage for the queen. There you go. Damage CC coming out. Of course, if you don't have a poison or if you mess up your poison, you will, in fact, be obliterated. Triggering the Sam. Beautifully executed. 1 loon to do it. Popping another rage. That Eagle Artillery is extremely dangerous for your queen. She cannot handle it, okay? Now, of course, the danger when you pop that ability, that Eagle Artillery will lock onto your healers just as it is, but because they can withstand 1 shot from the Eagle, they stay alive, okay? However, the danger is now if a red bomb comes along, your queen will end up dying, and you're going to say sayonara. But she got down the important bomb tower. She will die out here, but her value is amazing. As I said before, because the queen got the bomb tower, very nicely done. Lots of hogs up. Lots of time. Lots of skill. Lots of awesomeness. That is beautiful. Man, woo! You gotta love it. So, this was a fun video to make. And you should subscribe to the channel, or I will personally come over there and make you subscribe. Guys, appreciate it. Like it, subscribe, comment. If you want more action, you need to share it on Twitter, Instagram, in your Discord servers, etc. that would be helpful. I would appreciate it. And I guess I don't have any wisdom to end it on. Just get out there and clash on. Halo out.